their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Mitchell again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Again, this is Mitchell. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Dak off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center. His first throw is an interception. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Rob, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Cut out left. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the air, McCarthy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Receiver in motion, headed right. On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. down at the 17-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the red zone now. Has his man. It's Addison. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They kick the running back in motion. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's Dak. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Play action, Prescott. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. The throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Vikings football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They put a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 10, McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got him. That's Addison. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. McCarthy throwing here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
If you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Prescott here from the gun. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He spins right by him. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dak off the play fake. It's caught. Ferguson. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running right with Mitchell. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's contained at the line for no gain. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Running back sent in motion. 1st down from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Has the connection to Hopkinson. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They send the tight end in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Able to find Hopkinson. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. It's a Minnesota touchdown. 13-point lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Prescott, first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. They've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. They kick the running back in motion. Gets this one to Harrison. And he gets him around 6 there. Harrison Smith in on the stop. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. And it's the Cowboys. In trouble. It's third real long here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's caught for the first. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. A tight end in motion now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. He can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Harrison secures this left side. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Buckle up. It's third and goal. Dak throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt Tim. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And they won't do it. So that falls incomplete on 4th down.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play.
They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 7-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. From the gun is Prescott. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Dak to the air here. And in for the Dallas touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throw left side brought in by Hawkinson. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. 1st and 10 from the 41. On play action now, McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out just a second going to give the Vikings the first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And it's going to be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Second and 10, McCarthy. He put everything he had into this one. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Catch made by Mitchell. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Play action, Prescott. Taken in by Harrison. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He shovels this one forward. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running back sent in motion. Prescott here from the gun. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
I'll admit it, as a former QB, probably the last one to always cast blame on the QB, but that's a situation where you just got to get rid of the ball. I will give a little blame. You've got to throw it away and just take an incompletion.
2nd and 15. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. A give to Mitchell, running left. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10, Prescott. That's Lamb running a slant. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Mitchell on the carry. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Hutchinson reels it in. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's got Harrison. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Third and 4 coming up now. Here's Dak. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First and 10 from the 41. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Prescott, first and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort, getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
This is brought in at the 15. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running back sent in motion. Dak out of the pistol. Stays in the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again is Dak. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. blitz comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on third and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Short pass brought in. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mitchell. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And they don't allow a lane to form. Defense taking care of that play near the line. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they went with on third down. From the gun is Prescott. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, the pressure. Boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
McCarthy throwing on third down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he got this close to midfield before going out. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. On play action now, McCarthy. He's on the move. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Hauled in left side. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it.
And they pick him off again. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Addison going to motion over left. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Motioning him from the slot right. McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. He has room past the 25. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. to the air. McCarthy has the connection to Jones. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.